All right, welcome, welcome. So as you see, I put on a jacket. This is an awesome jacket I got Black Friday. Not an affiliate, but Men's Warehouse has cool shit. Plus, it had my name on it, literally. Cool thing, this is a Joseph Abboud jacket, which is Men's Warehouse brand, but it's their line called Just One Earth. Now, if you think about what that spells, it says J-O-E. And on the tag, it says J-O-E, which is funny because my name's Joe. Had my name on it, I had to buy it. Plus, I wore it for this video, because why not? Here at Passion Unchained, we learn to be explorers, to unchain our passion and live life freely and passionately. Those are values that and the values I'm about to share, are things that I came across as I was traveling Colombia and questioning myself. There is this guy on Instagram that I followed. I was completely broke, and I decided to make some tattoo designs. And I was in Colombia, and I was cold calling tattoo artists around the country. I just made a list of like 100 tattoo artists. I cold called each of them like, "Hey, I have some flash or like simple small designs. Hey, I have some flash. I'd like to sell them to you. You have $100. I'll sell them to you. Like not much, just a little quick flash." And I just went down the list, down. And I got to this one guy. He's like, "No, I'm not really interested in that. But there's also a lot of things you should know. You seem really new to the tattoo industry, and you're making a lot of mistakes. So, my whole value thing is to educate people. So, follow me on Instagram, message me there, and we'll chat." Turned out that guy was super fucking useful. Really good with branding. He taught me a lot, and we didn't even message that much. We messaged a little bit back and forth. He taught me a shit ton about building a value-based system. And then, of course, I found Simon Sinek. And then yesterday I had a seminar with Jason Zabala, the owner of BuzzMill, and Squatch Fitness, co-owner of Squatch Fitness, the gym I go to. Cool fucking dude. And really great concepts about how to live life based on values. This tattoo artist was the first one to ask me. He's like, "Oh, what are your values? Figure out what your values are. Figure out what you care about." What I care about and what it means to be an explorer, here at Passion Unchained, we build explorers, is I have the values of freedom, exploration, and congruence. I'm going to talk about those more in more videos. In their own videos, I'll make another series about that. But this series is about the Explorer's Code I made to guide both myself. I'm going to make I'm going to put on the wall, but I'm also going to put them in some kind of wallet format. Maybe I'll make a card or several cards. I'll figure out a way to consolidate them and maybe just put them on a nicely printed card or something, or maybe like a phone case. I'm not sure yet. But I'll make something with them for myself, and then if enough people like it, I might put it on the channel. But yeah, so I made them to help guide both myself and you guys into living a passionate life as a modern-day explorer, to explore life and all it has to offer, and to chart your own path. So I'm creating a video for each Explorer's Code. There are 7 of them. I'm creating a video for each of them. But keep in mind, I will likely revise these and re-release new re-recorded videos about each. And I might even change the wording slightly. As I explore and chart my own passionate life, learning new lessons to share with y'all. So subscribe to get these as soon as you come. That way you won't miss anything. If I find that, hey, I want to reword this one and re-explain it to you guys, or I've learned a deeper lesson about this code, then I want to share that with you. And I'd hate to see you have the old stuff when I realize that, hey, I would like to revise this and share something new about it, or even go deeper and expand it, or find a way to more integrate it into your life more practically. So subscribe if you want those. All right. Without further ado, Explorer's Code number 1. I explore something new every day. Now, what does this mean, and why is it important? Let's first start with why it's important, because the more that you know why you want to know this, the easier it will be to remember what it is and integrate it into your life because you'll be motivated. You'll be like, okay, this is why I want to learn it. It's not just things that he says. It's not just Joe telling me things. First of all, you don't have to listen to me. I share these things because they help guide myself and because I want to help people live lives that they love and live lives that are passionate through my own journey and sharing the lessons that I've learned along my journey. And because I've been on this journey, I'm ahead of some people. Now, a lot of people are ahead of me, and those are the people I learn from. But if you think that I'm ahead of you in this journey, learn from me. I want to bring you up to my level. I want you to surpass me. I want to bring you up to a level where you are loving your life as much as I'm loving my life, and then push you so that you can surpass me, and then I can learn from you. I don't mind you surpassing me. In fact, I want you to, because I would be a shitty person if I kept you under me. That's kind of stupid. That's why I'm making these videos, so you could learn as much as you can, get to my level of living a passionate life, enjoying the journey, but also keeping your mind on the destination. Explorers don't do just one. Hint, that's another. One of the Explorers code is have equal focus on the journey and the destination. And but I want you to surpass me. I want you to add more things to the world that I don't even know about. I want you to explore and chart your own path, explore places I haven't explored. So anyway, why is it important? Why is it important to explore something new every day? First of all, how else are you going to find out what you're passionate about? But let me tell you a little bit about some of my recent past. A little bit of insight into Joe, the life of Joe, founder of Passion Unchained, all that stuff. It's really not that big a deal. I like to say founder of Passion Unchained. It makes me feel good, but I mean, anyone can just start a YouTube channel and say, I'm the founder of this. So I really don't want me to sound like I realize it kind of sounded like I'm holier than thou. I'm not. Like, you're the founder of your own life. I'm the founder of my life. Founder just makes you seem important, but I'm just a fucking person. Why is it important? I'm often motivated to achieve certain goals. One of my goals that I started several months ago, about 3 months ago or so, has been my body. So what does that mean? Well, I want to get a six-pack. I want to have cut abs. So I love the way I look. I'm attractive. I have good Tinder photos. I'm on my way to a great sex life because I'm attractive. And I'm almost there, actually. I've been at it for a few months. And I've been counting my calories. I've been working out. And I can see the outline of my abs. I have, the way it's framed, even if I take this off, it's framed like my abs are underneath the framing of this. Maybe I'll show you at some point. But I can see the outline of my abs. I have still some ways to go, maybe a month or two, until like I'm at my goal. But it's been nice. The only thing is it's been a bit monotonous. And it's been a bit like, chug, 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 chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Count my calories. I log my food. I log my exercise. I exercise as much as I can, but I also rest, and I sleep a lot, and this and that, and this and that. I cut carbs. I do this. A lot of things to think about, and it's like kind of losing its magic. Now, right now, I'm really glad to see the benefits because it motivates me to see like, oh, dude, like my body's getting better. My body fat's getting better. My weight's getting better. But it's also kind of like, when you're chugging on a goal, you can kind of like, just keep doing the same thing. It can get kind of monotonous. You need some novelty. You need something to shake it up. Where's the expansion? Where's the novelty? So I need to stimulate myself, and we also need to we do need to hone ourselves every day. Give you a hint. That's in Explorers code number 7. Subscribe and hit the bell to get that video minute number 1. But we also need to keep ourselves nimble to change. We need to keep ourselves expanding our awareness of the world. And we need to keep ourselves excited and new to the world. That is what we get when we explore something new every day. And that way, as explorers, we keep ourselves flexible and excited to carpe diem every DM, not just some of them. So that's the why. That's the why it's important to expand your view of the world every single day. Keep yourself nimble. Keep that novelty in your life, and not get too rigid and structured. Because being rigid and structured is the first step towards stagnation. You want to keep yourselves open and nimble. But what does it mean? How, what are the practical, like, what do you do? What is the practicality of this? Like, what does that mean on an everyday basis? Well, what it means to say I explore something new every day means that I add newness into my life. Something new. Now that's a little abstract, so let me get more specific. It could be something like I talk to a new person. I read a new book. I explore a new idea, maybe even on a YouTube video. That's not even that hard. Or I literally explore a new building or a new part of town, or I actually travel to a new country or to a new city. Now, not all of us can travel to a new city or country every single day in the lifestyle we have now. And that's the important thing, is we can always start where we're at. We don't need to quit our jobs to be explorers. Now, that might be a goal of yours, and I would say that that it can be, depending on the job that you have. If it's not offering you the passion in your life, I would say that make that a goal today. You don't need to do it today, but make it a goal today, commit to it today, and then find the path, chart your path to it. But I would say it's more important to start where you're at. And if the next step for you is to quit your job, do it. But if that's like 10 steps down the line, or maybe even your job is great, it offers you a lot of opportunity to explore, you don't have to quit your job. But figure out where you're at, figure out what you can do. Everybody can go online, unless you're in Nepal with really crappy internet or something, and then you wouldn't be watching this video. You can go online and watch and explore a new idea every day. That's one simple option. Even if it's reading one article about something new, about an opposing viewpoint, about the complete opposite viewpoint to you. I think there are a lot of good tenets to feminism, but I'm not a feminist, and I disagree with a lot of the core first principles of it. Namely, I disagree very harshly with the idea that women are victims to men in as a first principle. Now, I think sometimes women are victims to men. I think sometimes that can be the case. I think there are certain advantages men have that women don't have. But the issue I have with feminism is that the ideas spring from this core assumption that women are the victims of men. I don't like that. But a new idea would be, maybe I read a book, like maybe I read like The Straight Mind, which is a book that is kind of attacks is a very feminist book that kind of attacks some of these principles that I very much vehemently disagree with that. But that could be a thing that I do, is I read this book. Maybe I read this book and look at these new ideas that I completely disagree with, but it expands my worldview. Maybe I have empathy for that point of view. Maybe I could be like, I can understand why people feel this way. I can understand why people think this way. I can understand how people could view the world like this. Now, that makes sense to me. Like that, of course, 100%. Like that's a thing I could do to expand my mind. Look at a viewpoint that I vehemently disagree with. It could be a new book, could be talking. I have like notes here I'm reading from. So that's an idea, is how do you add newness into your life every single day so that you can come from a place of keeping yourself nimble. Let me just check. I know the battery's low on this. All right, cool. So the point is to add something new to your life you didn't know about before. So that's Explorer's Code number 1. As an explorer, if you want to build a life where you're charting your path to destinations while enjoying the journey, your own destinations that you define, charting your own path and map, and enjoying the journey along the way, I would suggest you commit to exploring something new every day. That is Explorer Code number 1. My video on Explorer's Code number 2, I plot and follow my own course. I'm going to have that on the screen. It's right here. I plot and follow my own course is coming out tomorrow. Subscribe and hit the bell to get it minute 1 and stay in touch with exciting new updates from Passion Unchained. Now, folks, thank you for watching. I appreciate you spending some time with me. And I implore you to unchain your passion and build a life you love living passionately. Cheers.